In the world of crypto, we talk a lot about digital security. Firewalls, hardware wallets, all that stuff. But what if the biggest threat isn't some hacker halfway across the world? What happens when the danger is physical, standing right in front of you? Today, we're diving into a really unique idea, a panic button for that terrifying moment when someone tries to force you, face to face, to hand over your digital life. So just imagine this for a second. Your life savings are in Bitcoin, and someone corners you, not online, but in the real world, and they demand you transfer everything to their wallet, right now. I mean, what do you even do in that situation? Your complex password is great against a remote attack, but it's totally useless against a direct physical threat. This isn't just some movie plot. In the crypto community, this has a name, and it's a pretty grim one: the $5 wench attack. It's the ultimate nightmare scenario, right? It's that moment where all your brilliant, complex digital security just evaporates in the face of simple, brutal physical force. But what if? What if you could look like you were complying? What if you could play along with the attacker, but secretly, you were actually turning the tables on them? Well, that's the whole idea behind this digital panic button. It's a project called Transferencia911, and it's a defense system built for exactly that worst-case scenario. The concept is actually simple, but it's incredibly powerful. The idea is you have two keys, one that works just like normal, but the other one, the panic key, well, it looks like it's sending the money to the attacker, but in reality, it's doing something else entirely. And this is the real kicker, the critical difference. With your normal key, the attacker gets your funds. It's over. But if you use the panic key, the transaction is secretly rerouted to your own secure preset wallet. And at the exact same time, a silent alert is fired off for help. The attacker thinks they've won, which gives you precious time, all while your rescue is already getting started. So how does all of this actually come together in a moment of total crisis? The really brilliant part is that the entire emergency plan is triggered by just that one single secret action from you. Okay, so here's the play-by-play. It all happens in 4 automated steps. First, the coercion. You're being forced to act. Second, your move. You use that panic key to sign the transaction. And from there, everything kicks into gear instantly. Your Bitcoin is automatically redirected to your own safe wallet, not the attacker's. And at the same time, a distress signal is blasted out to your emergency contacts. 1 action, 2 results. Your assets are safe, and help is on the way. And if you look under the hood, it's a pretty slick modular system. There's one piece of code that handles creating that special panic signature. You've got another engine whose only job is to dispatch the alerts. Then geolocation tools kick in to pinpoint your exact location for a response team. There's even a component that's designed to interface directly with emergency services like 911. So you might be wondering, who came up with this? The answer actually reveals a lot about the whole philosophy behind this project. This idea wasn't cooked up in some corporate R&D lab. It's credited to a programmer who goes by the name LAEV and a group called the Cartel des Bitcoiners. I mean, with a name like that, you can tell this came from the community itself, right? It was born from a very real, and sometimes very dangerous, need for self-defense in the crypto space. And their philosophy is just perfectly captured in this quote from LAV. It says, if you are going to die for Bitcoin, at least do it with style and protection. It's got this dark humor to it, but it really gets to the heart of the matter. It's all about giving the user a fighting chance, a way to protect yourself with a bit of an edge, even when it seems like everything is lost. Now, this is about more than just a tool for Bitcoin. It really forces us to think about a much bigger question. When our most valuable assets are completely digital, what does self-defense even look like? And that is exactly why this matters so much. The applications for something like this go way beyond just personal theft. I mean, imagine this in the hands of a journalist resisting a corrupt government or a professional crypto custodian who's protecting millions for their clients. It's a potential lifeline for anyone who finds themselves in a high-stakes environment where digital value meets very real physical risk. Ultimately, Transferencia911 is a pretty provocative answer to a deeply modern question. It's this amazing merger of cryptography and real-world emergency response. And it leaves us with this one critical thought to chew on.
As our lives become more and more digital, how are we going to be forced to redefine the very meaning of self-defense?